Welcome, my crafty friends, to another creation by me, Donna, Donna Creations and More. Today is day 9 of 12 days of Christmas. The host is Brenda from Rustic and Lights DIYs and Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. Now let's get to crafting. So now I just spent hours going through my thrift stuff. I have a snowman I thrifted for $3. I have this sled I thrifted for $6. And I also have a bunch of stuff around me. So here's our snowman. We're going to take his arm off because he's missing another arm. So we're going to replace his arms so we don't need that arm. He's super adorable. I'm just going to cut off the tag because I hate tags on anything. And I'm going to make a porch display. Well, one display for my porch. So I thrifted this little lantern also the same day from Habitat Humanity. They had on the 1st of this month all their Christmas stuff out, and it was open to the public. And I have a little snowman there, but I'm not going to use him. I have different types of bells. I got the gold ones there. Then I got these other ones here. A bunch of Christmas pics I got from there. And I got this little welcome sign snowman thing for $2. What a deal that was. Whoever was pricing that stuff, wow. And I have different lanterns, and a little LED light that I will be using, and a bunch of the branches from my free tree that I got that someone left on the side of the road for free. So that's where I ended up making my big old garage wreath. So I'm going to take these little crystal garlands. Wow, these little crystal picks here, they're super adorable. They got real icicles hanging down from them. So I'm just going to take 2 of these and use them for his arms. And of course these wire cutters are not working, so I need to get the heavy duty. Now we got it. And just cut and pull these off. I only need 2. And put them aside. These are like super good. So I'll make messing with them. Like, okay, which way did they go? I like got all these icicles hanging down from them. I've never seen such thing. They had to cost a good penny, but it came in a bunch. It came with the a tree. It was like a whole bunch of picks stuck in this tree, and oh my god, I got so much stuff. It was crazy. My car was packed. So I'm just trying to sit here and figure out which way am I going to put these arms for my snowman here. And then I want to use this lantern and hang it from one of the arms. That's my plan. So I'm trying to see which one's stronger. And it doesn't even matter because I put it on the wrong side anyhow. I don't know. Wasn't thinking. It's been a long few days. Or long 9 days, I should say. Actually, long weeks for me because I was crafting before that. Doing all my Candyland candy and stuff. But anyhow, I'm just going to put this right back in the hole where it was. That I pulled out. And same with the other side, I'm taking my scissors to make it deeper. Because I had trouble getting that one in. So I'm just going to hot glue them in. And I'm just going to give them some icicle little crystal arms. And that one wasn't in good. And I'm like, no, it's got to go in further. So the glue was still melted, so it's going to work out. And I'm really trying to get it in there. I'm like, okay. So I add more glue. And same on the other side. So we got both of our arms in now. See? And I'm going to try to keep showing you guys. what I'm doing. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but people say they can't see, and I'm like, well, the camera's like right above me, like literally. Like, see? My hand's like right there, my elbow's on the table, the camera's that close. So I don't know why. I put this lantern on them now. But I got that little light. Yep, that was free. With a bunch of stuff I got. I live in a place where people just put stuff out for free up here in Pennsylvania. And it was in a bunch of stuff I got for free, and it still works. So I add my little lantern on. It's a little heavy. I'm just going to set them aside for now. See, super cute. You can see them. Now we're going to work on the sled. And yes, it's going to be all in your face because my camera is close. So, one, I apologize that my camera's so close. That's the highest I can get it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take some of these pieces of that Christmas tree and I'm going to add it to my sled as a filler. So I'm just fluffing it out. And first I bend it, and I bent it the wrong way. Like, look, wrong way. And that's not going to work because my snowman ain't going to fit in correctly. So I'm taking the lantern off because I'm like, okay, that's going to be in the way. Then I decide, okay, let's see how where I'm going to put my snowman. I'm like, well, I want him back there. But I'm like, okay, now we got to fix this branch because the branch is bending forward. Now I got to bend it backwards. So we bend the branch backwards. And then I'm going to take some of them branches and I'm going to twist it around the very back of the sled to hold it in place. Because it's very windy where I live and I don't need my display falling apart. So I'm making sure you guys can see every little thing I do. See how it's down the side there. And I'm just going to try to flatten it and add some hot glue to make sure that my snowman will fit. Now these bottom pieces I cannot cut off. They are so strong. Like my husband, if you saw that video, had to use this metal grinder saw. So I got that one in. And I have a couple more around me. And I'm like, okay, let's figure it out here. Let's adjust my branches the way I want them. Let's add our snowman back in. Let's figure out where I want the snowman. And I want him right there. So I'm going to add a bunch of hot glue on the bottom of this snowman. And I'm going to stick them right down in there. And I'm going to hold him there. And he sticks pretty good. Like, he didn't come off. I was actually shocked. Then I got these other branches here. And I'm like, okay. Gotta figure out where I'm putting these and how I'm doing this. Because remember, they're from an antique Christmas tree. So I'm like, okay, that'll work good right back behind there. But I got this little bracket. And I'm like, can I shove them through? Nope, it would not push through, you guys. This struggle was real with doing this. Like, I'm trying to poke through that way, wouldn't work. I'm trying that way, wouldn't work. And then I try to cut it. And it don't look like I'm struggling because I got this video sped up some. And then finally I hear a pop. I was like, wow. And I finally got it in. That was some strong fabric there. So now we got that branch secured in to our snowman. Now we gotta do it again. At least I know how to do it. So I put a hole in them. Now I gotta find my hole. No, I didn't put the hole in. I am now. I was figuring out where I went. Sorry. So I made another hole, and I'm squirting a bunch of glue in. And I'm going to stick this inside the snowman. I'm not worrying about doing this. I'm having trouble even getting this one in. Finally, it goes in. And I twist it so it goes up inside that foam inside the snowman. And I'm just going to readjust my little branches here the way I want them. He's in there. You saw, he has not falling apart. Then I got these Christmas pigs. Well, I definitely don't want this red bow on the bottom. And it's all like rusted wire. I don't know. So I'm cutting these bows off because I don't want them. And I'm going to add these into my display here. And just hot glue them in. So for today's playlist, I'm going to link it in my description box. So please check out the playlist from other wonderful ladies and see what they came up with for their thrift flip for today. Now I'm going to be doing, even on my next thrift flip coming up, of course, Christmas. And I'm going to be doing my porch. And so you will see my porch and you will see the snowman out there and all the other stuff, whatever I gotten done so far. So I'm adding my lantern back on. And that thrift flip's coming up, I don't know, you guys, the date. I know it's like really soon. I know it's after these 12 days of Christmas. I'm taking a break. I got to do some organizing. My craft room looks like a hot mess. It is in shambles, like a tornado went through it. And then I had that little snowman, and I'm like, can I put him anywhere? He's so cute. And he was only $1. But he didn't look right. So I'm like, okay, I can't add him. So I'm like, okay, what bell do I want? And I really liked that one because it brought out the red. But I couldn't get it in because I twisted my tree wires around. Now I gotta squeeze that metal. And really, it took some force to push that down in there. Like, it is not coming out now. So I add them little bells and said Merry Christmas on the back. And it's missing a piece. And I was like, well, can I use one of these? And I'm like, no. You know what? I'm sure I'll find a bell somewhere. Because my Christmas stuff is not even pulled out yet. And I don't even own much of... Believe it or not, I don't own much crafting stuff for the holidays. That's why I went thrifting. Everything I buy, I've used always around my house. So now I got these little fairy lights from Amazon. So I want to add the fairy lights to this. So I'm just going to hot glue just the wire exactly where I want it. And I want to light up the bottom of the sled, so I'm going along the bottom. And I wasn't even paying attention when I ordered them. I wish I would have got the longer ones, but I didn't. So these are pretty short, so they didn't go that far. So I have to use 3 sets. But I make sure I tuck them in the front where I can turn them on and off. Then I realized, whoa, I have one more strand of the tree I brought down, and I really need some more filler in the front of this sled on the snowman. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just adding in some more greenery before I continue adding my lights. And I'm just gluing it right in the very front. And making sure I don't block his buttons. It was like one spot that was like bare, like where his arm was. So, like right there. So I'm just like filling in this little area next to him. Then I just tuck one back behind his arm. And then this one, I'm like, well, see, I just filled in right there in the front of him. I'm just going to shove it right in the back and fill it in more. So I'm going to add some more lights. Of course, they're all knotted and twisted as usual. I had the worst time with these things. Yeah, Dollar Tree does sell the fairy lights. So I end up adding another set here. So I'm bringing them up now and through the... I'm going to twist it around this top branch. And I was thinking of, oh, should I go around the handle here? But I'm like, no. So I just like decided to take it out. And I'm just going to tuck it up and around the front. Look how close my hand is to the camera. Like, that's how close my camera is. So I just give it a little bit of glue on the back to hold that wire in place. And continue adding my lights in. And if you're new here, I'd like to say welcome. And please consider subscribing and joining my YouTube family. And one of my subscribers, you guys know I love you and appreciate you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you guys. I mean, you're all amazing. I get some wonderful comments and just such nice people I have met. I enjoy it so much. And I'm just going down the lights towards the front of the snowman now. And I'm going to take one more strand because I have no lights on like the other side of the sled. I want him all nice and lighted up. We go all out for the holidays here in my house. Like, it's winter wonderland. Every room of my house. The whole entire yard. And this year is the first time I'm going to be able to get to do my porch. Because my husband took all of our furniture, wicker furniture, and put it out back on our huge patio. And now I have a great place to decorate. And I'm going to be doing like a full-size tree and whatever else I decide to come up with. So you guys will be along with this journey with me. Then I decide I want to light him up some. So I'm tucking light, not the lights, but the wire underneath his scarf. And straighten his scarf out, because I just realized, oh, his scarf is not even straight and even. And tuck that in. Look at that. I'm loving this. Isn't it beautiful? I'm just trying to straighten everything out, because the wire wasn't going right. And I was going to go like that way and wrap it around his arm. But then I'm like, wait a minute. The wire, I don't want the wire showing. So I picked up his scarf and tucked it around and just twisted around his hand. His little icicle hand. And just tagged it in place with a little bit of hot glue. And it's sticking up right there. Then I just gotta adjust his scarf. And now to the final reveal. I'm loving this. It turned out so good. I don't know why the lights look blue. We all know they're not blue. They are white. I tried to fix it on this program, but it ain't working. But I think it turned out super dark. I have no place to display this right now. It's too dark outside, so I'm just doing it on my basement steps. It's the only place I can do it. My room's in shambles. So tell me what you guys think. And please remember, watch the playlist. And subscribe, it's free. It costs you nothing to join and support me and help my channel grow even more. So I really appreciate you joining my crafty family and hitting that bell for upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share, and comment, please. Bye. See you on the next tutorial.